Hello, thank you for stopping by. Today we'll be looking at Laura Fabian's You're Not From Here from her Laura with Love concert. I really enjoy her stage presence and her emotion commitment to each of her songs. She is truly an amazing person to watch. Please continue to comment, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate our little community and I hope to continue serving you as long as you will have me. So let us know what you think. And with that, let us begin.
Thank you so much.
Well, of course, you have many stories when you have that moment where you discover music, and one of those stories is happened in the car with my dad. I was 5 years old, and a young lady was vocalizing on the radio. She was called Eve Brenner, and she was singing something that was going na 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 na. Something going like this.
Wow.
And as a baby, being 5 years old, I actually did that. No effort, in the same way. And I remember my dad stopped the car. He pulled over. And he went, "What happened? What did you do?" And I went, I don't know. He said, "What is this?" And I said, "Dad, I'm a singer." And he went, "No, no, no. You want to be a singer." I said, "No, no, I am a singer." And so he rushed home, opened the doors, and he screamed through the kitchen and said, "Lulu," and that's my mommy, "Lulu, we have a problem. Your daughter is a singer."
I don't know what is going on. You turn around and touch my arm. A silent moment speaks the truth. Something has happened all at once. It should have scared me in advance, but I was falling in those eyes of yours, and so fear was gone. I knew there was nothing else I'd ever want.
One thing I notice about Laura Fabian, and I will say this, I don't know if I said this in previous reactions, but I love how she sways back and forth. She's a very physical performer, and it's an amazing talent that she has. I mean, the way most people are trained to sing is you just sort of stand there and you bend your knees between songs so you don't faint. But you're not supposed to move. You're supposed to stand still. In most of the choirs that I've been in, we weren't really moving unless it was a dance choir. And it's awesome to watch her own the stage in that this is her space, this is her song, and she is going to use her body in a way that's going to help tell the story and help connect herself to the story and then connect the audience to the story.
I know you're not from here. I've waited for you to appear. The greatness of your soul makes me believe. You're not from here, not from this here and now. Just a touch of yours, and I fly, and I fly. I can get used to missing you.
That was a really great crescendo. I I love those moments where someone builds on something, and I was always taught that if you build on something, you build on it. You don't do it halfway. You fully commit, and if you're going to build it from really soft to really loud. Don't do it partially.
This is how it's gotta be. I'll need an angel to watch over me. No one can hold the hands of time, but I can hold you in my mind over and over like a melody. For now I'll stand still. For now, I'll be fooled by the memory of your skin. I know you're not from here. I've waited for you to appear, to take my breath away and make me weep. You're not from here, not from this here and now. Just a touch of yours and I fly, and I fly, and I fly. You're not from here. I've waited for you to appear. The greatness of your soul makes me weep. You're not from here, not from this here and now. Just a touch of yours.
What's really like technically awesome about watching her sing is when she goes for a high note and she opens her mouth really much, there's no strain, there's no effort, there's no strain within the sound. It's just this big, wide open, clear sound that comes out, and it just flies up there. And again, like I've said with Dimash, and I've said with a lot of people, it's her technical ability and all that, those years of training and all that understanding of her voice that gives her that tool. That notice she's she didn't strain there, and so it didn't interfere with the performance, and so she's not getting in her own way in that way. She knows what her voice can do, and she has built that range all the all that way. And so when she pops up to that note, it's easy, and so it just helps augment everything that she's doing. And if you watch other performers, you can tell that, like, Ariana Grande is really really good at certain things, but when you get her out of her comfort zone a little bit, it's quite noticeable. And I with Laura Fabian here, it's just an amazing thing to watch her go into parts of her range that would be a stretch for other people, and she does it so effortlessly and so flawlessly. It's just beautiful.
Makes me weep. You're not from here, not from this here and now. Just a touch of yours, and I fly, and I fly, and I fly.
I really do love. I I d- I always look for things, because, like I said, I've never sung professionally, but I spent a lot of my years going out 2 to 3 times a week singing at karaoke bars, and I spent from grade 7 through my undergraduate career, um, doing being in choirs, and so when I listen to a performer, I try to figure out what it is that I would want to copy and paste from them. Like if there was something that I could have from them, and with Laura Fabian, it's her ability to open her mouth and use her, like, just let the sound come out, and just this free open sound that she actually has. There's an interesting haunting quality to her voice because of the amount of space that she creates when she opens up her mouth, and that's just a mark of a really strongly, um, trained person, a strongly trained vocalist, to have that that ability to just open up and know that the note is just going to be there. And and again, just like she said at the beginning with the story that she had, she knew this since she was 5. She knew that she was going to become this person at the age of 5, and it's being able to hone whatever natural talent you actually have to create it into a skill that you can then turn into a vocation, which then becomes your life. And with her, this is what's here, and I've come to really appreciate doing these reaction videos, to see people in their element doing the most amazing things with their lives. And here again, this song is just an amazing representation of her vocal talent, her ability to use dynamics, her ability to use her range, her ability to build a song from really soft to really large, and bring it forward. So I really appreciate looking at Laura Fabian. I like looking at really high quality performances, and this is one of those performances that I really appreciate and like. And I will continue to look at Laura Fabian because she is someone that, from a technical standpoint, I would like to emulate. Once I, get out of COVID land and can go back to karaoke and do that sort of, do my hobby, so to speak. And so, I'm going to leave it go at that. Again, this is my perspective. I'm more interested in hearing about yours. I used to be a teacher, so my job was to lead discussions, and I want you guys to, use this space to become. I don't have a ton of followers, and that's okay. I want this to be a small space. If I end up with 10,000 followers, that's awesome. But if I don't, that's okay too. I want you guys to use the space to have conversations and do all the things that build community within this space. And so please comment, please like, please subscribe if you wish. Please click the notification bell if you want to, be a part of the next video that I produce. And I wish you all the best. Enjoy your day, and always be safe.